What's going on with y'all today, man? Title of this video, as you can see, you should be scared of your partner. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm gonna give you guys a little story time. During the summer, when I was working at this job, I had met this girl, right? And when I had first seen her, literally I was like breathtaking because, yeah, of course she looked good, but it was also the fact of the way how she stood, her, like when we started talking, her eye contact, she was just radiating confidence. So I'm not gonna necessarily say I was scared, but I was intimidated by her. Like every time we would talk, I would always second guess what I'm saying. Like, oh, do I sound confident? Am I stumbling over my words? I would just keep trying to like I was very self-conscious because she just, she was a very like, her presence was just so intimidating. Like I was just like, dang, like I was taken aback. And that's really how you should be. Like you should walk in a room and you should just be like, not saying you're the main attention, but people notice you. Like when you come around, you're like, your presence is felt around the room. And that's how I felt when I was around her. And I know you heard the saying before, like, girls like mysterious guys. I never really understood what that meant. Even now, I kind of like, I have my own conception of that, because I'm not talking about like, oh, you should be on some tough guy or you on some hood street type of time. And I'm not even talking about that. When I think of you being mysterious or having a mystique about you, I think it's more so like people are really trying to figure you out because whether that be your personality, like you might be very knowledgeable about certain things. Like you could talk to somebody and you could tell them something that they never knew before, or you really like take care of yourself. Like you really, like when people see you, they can tell like you really pay attention to detail when you put stuff on. Or maybe you're very athletic, just different things about you just stands out. That's why another reason, like even in my own personal life, I'm really be trying to work on myself as far as like getting into different things. Like I think it's important for you to have, I'm not even too much on the materialistic aspect, but more so just you knowing how to do certain things. Like you low-key should be a jack of many trades. Like imagine, like somebody speaking about you and what type of stuff that you got going on. Like, oh, I heard he got money in the stock market, or he's working on a company or working with a company that's doing this, or, even something simple like you read a lot. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't even read. They don't even really try to like educate themselves on different things. So when you do some of this stuff that's like, I'm not going to say reading is different, but what I'm trying to say is like, you're just learning stuff and you're applying it to your real life, it really makes a difference. That's where the mysteriousness and the mystique comes from, because people don't know what to expect from you. You're involved in so much different stuff that people just, like, you don't even talk about. You don't even get the chance to talk to people about all the different stuff that you do, because you're really a visionary. Like your mind and your hands is in a bunch of different things. So it's like, yeah, people are scared. Like it's like you're kind of just a force to be reckoned with, because you're just on a different type of path. You're on a different type of timing than everybody else. So when I say, yeah, being scared is not necessarily like when I say your partner, like I'm not saying scared that they would do something to you. I'm not saying that. I'm pretty much trying to say that they're scared of you as in like a respect kind of way. Like they respect you so much. They find you so fascinating, so interesting. You're like an alien in a way. If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say, like if that makes sense, you're like very fascinating. And obviously the more that you're around someone, that mystique kind of loses its way, because they start to get used to you after a while. but your partner will always look at you like, dang, like he's really him or she's really her. Like, and again, yeah, I feel like everybody should aspire to be like that in some kind of way. I'm not saying to force it, like force yourself to be different. It should come off natural, just being your personality, working on your personality, discovering new things that could make you, it's not about money, but could make you money, could make you successful because, you know, of course, success, when you're successful, more people want to be around you naturally because you're a somebody. But just with many different things, whether that be success, whether that be you as a person, you're just all around a unique individual because the way how you carry yourself, people just find you like interesting. So you should just try to, you know, get into different things, get into new hobbies, things that you just probably never might have been interested in before. You might, because you could really learn something from, you could learn something from anything. You could learn something from doing, you could learn something from playing golf, believe it or not. Just you saying, yo, I'm about to go and learn about golf. I'm about to learn how to fish. I'm about to learn how to, I don't know, maybe you don't know how to change a tire, you know, or being around maybe an older person who has certain wisdom that you don't know about. You should just become a seeker of new things because, again, people will notice that about you. I don't know if you ever had like a friend who you haven't seen in a very long time and years go by and you run into them again and you notice something different about them. You can't really put your finger on it, but you notice something different about them. That usually comes from the fact that one, you haven't seen them in a while, so it's a little like, you know, they're kind of like a stranger to you, but also it could be due because of the fact that they've been working on themselves so much. It's like they just become a completely different person. So yeah, I'm pretty much just trying to say, you know, message of this video, you should try to work on yourself, becoming a jack of all trades, becoming not all trades, but some trades, developing your brain and taking care of yourself. So when you walk in a room, you really catch attention. You really catch like your presence is felt when you walk around, when you drive around. It's not even about materialistic stuff or money. It's just how you are as a person, who you are on the inside. People will feel that. And when you do work on yourself, it comes in different aspects with the financials, with the success, whatever. It'll show. But that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.